Hello, everybody, and welcome to another NASCAR 25 Career Mode Series episode. Sounded in my head that sounded kind of redundant. Maybe it wasn't, but anyway. So we got Texas. It's just a truck series race for this episode. So we have the race length bumped up to 50%. We're getting closer to unlocking the Xfinity series. We'll go ahead into the garage here. In the stand-ins, we are 20th. I think we could do all right at Texas. Being optimistic anyway. So we're gonna have 84 laps. 84 laps. What kind of truck are we bringing? I hate when those saws go off like that. We have a interesting setup. We have a 3, 6, and 5. I don't know what I did. I have 4s on the other truck. Why did I do that? I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I could do anything. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, I know we have the mechanic we can't afford yet, so yeah. We might as well, it's probably race, yeah. Yeah, let's just, we can just get right on into it. And yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, settle in, breathe deep, and make it count.
I'll try my best, spotter. So, practice, we hit our goal time pretty quickly. It was like the second lap out there, but I had, like, the way the truck was feeling, I was like, I know I could go faster. I just had to kind of warm up the tires, I guess, a little bit and get a better feeling for the setup we had under it. And I was able to still brush the wall, and I ran my fastest lap. So I can only imagine how much faster we could have gotten, or how much more speed we could have gotten out of this thing. But that's one thing this truck does, is in turns 1 and 2, it pushes a little bit on exit. But we could pretty much stay full throttle all the way through 3 and 4. But we ended up being 4th fastest, only about a 10th off of Kyle Busch, who was the fastest. I don't know where we're going to run, but damn, that's not bad. That was my fastest lap. I was trying to crack the 31.0s in practice. I could only get down to like a 31.2, so picked up some speed. 30.8. Man. Wish I had the Tricon speed. Damn. He's the only Toyota in the top 13. Wow. Where's his teammates at? The next Tricon driver, 17 for Tanner, and then you got Brandon Jones, Gio Ruggiero, Tony Bredinger. I think that's all of them. Yeah. All right, so we're getting ready for the SpeedyCash.com 250 here at Texas. 84 laps, starting P7. I'm pretty optimistic.
Be ready now.
I think we definitely have a top 10 truck.
Green, green, green. Outside now.
I think it was a good call in doing the engine and suspension as high a level as we could get it to. But when it comes to
Stay low.
Body and chassis,
Clear.
unfortunately those are level 3, so I don't know how much they'll affect us in this race. I mean, it's not like it's a real big, I mean, there's draft, I guess, but I don't think consider it like a super speedway draft. Just lifting a little bit, make sure I don't push up into anybody. That turn 4 wall on exit comes up on me quick. I clipped it in practice. It gave me flashbacks to Jeff Gordon in the 2000 race when he clipped that. Well, he didn't clip it. He smacked the crap out of it. Actually, took him out of the race. We're 5th.
One up high.
I'm wondering if we have a truck capable of winning. Put the stands up.
Clear high.
I mean, I knew we had a fast truck, but I did not expect to climb up here. Kind of in shock.
Car outside.
Oh, don't
Clear up top.
clip Kyle. We did turn down the incident frequency. I didn't have it that high. I only had it at 30%. But I didn't want to have caution filled, or caution after caution after caution coming out during this truck race. So we got first stage of 20 laps. So
Inside.
am I really going to get lane rigs on the outside? I didn't think we had a shot at locking into playoffs with a win without super speedway, but I'm not going to sit on the outside coming off of turn 4. I smacked that wall like 3 or 4 times in practice total. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, especially when we have a truck that's this fast. No way am I taking that chance.
Clear all around.
I'll give lanes the outside, or lane rigs the outside though.
Clear outside.
Wow, he really didn't give me the space there. I see how it is, lane. Oh, a little loose. I was messing with the nose weight a little bit. And that seemed to really help. But then I went a little too far and couldn't drive the damn thing.
Car high.
It's like Lane gets this end of the straightaway, he just could really rip it. His top speed is just better.
Clear outside.
Thank God, because I was afraid I was going to come up and hit him on the exit. So that puts us in P2. Now, I don't know if we're going to have enough to catch Corey Heim, but it seems like we are, oddly enough. Oh, snap, pushing. All right. I guess their tires are pretty worn too, considering that all that lifting we did on that exit there didn't seem to really affect our time interval. We're still rolling at about 6/10 behind Corey Heim. I don't think he's going to really pull much farther, or we're going to drop much farther back. We weren't, like I said, we were not that far off from lap times with Corey Heim in practice, so I think we're just going to kind of end up sitting in this little bubble right here between these two, Corey and Lane. The thing that sucks is this race, knock on wood, has been very clean up to this point. Couldn't see the grass. It's been very clean up to this point, but smacking the wall a couple times in practice, that's going to probably kill my equipment after this race, unfortunately. I think we're actually making time on Corey Heim here. Might not be Heim time, it might be our time. That was lame, but it works. Having to definitely lift a bit more in turns 1 and 2. If I had to guess, the tires are probably around 75, 80? 72, 75. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, we can go 14 more laps, so that'll finish the stage, so we're not pitting. We're going to be out here till the end of the stage, unless something happens. So I am just going to focus on trying to catch Corey. Looking at the track map, I really, about halfway through the stage, there is a chance we might see a few trucks go a lap down if we stay green. The grass here with that shadow, it's so hard to see it like as you're going through there. I mean, it could just be me, but I've driven on Texas enough times to know how the front straightaway goes. It's a little bit tricky to see it. But I do like that. It's not like you can't see everything clear. Like it kind of feels like it's a, I don't know what I'm talking about, like an immersive thing. I don't know. Oof, she's plowing. We got snow here the other day. Felt like the truck should have been out there with the plow. It was pushing so tight. We got 6 laps. All right, I think we're definitely. Oh, there we go. We're definitely checking out on the others. We're almost 2 seconds ahead of Riggs. Almost 2.5 on Kyle Busch, and then about 4 seconds back to Tyler Ankrum. So we're the only truck right now that seems to be able to keep up with Corey Heim. I think what's helping us too, though, and it's why I'm like not like, oh, you know, like if we lose time, we can make it up type of thing. I think we're getting a good amount of his draft. So I don't think the draft is playing that big of a role, but well, it's pretty fairly dark looking blue on the meter there. So it could be playing a bigger role than I realize. But should we lose that draft, I think Corey would be checking out. Let's see. His last lap was a 31.311. Mine was a 31.325. So we were running almost identical lap times. That's pretty cool. And there is the lap traffic, so there's a chance. There's a chance. Have we led laps in the trucks this season? I'm trying to remember, and I'm drawing a blank. I'll have to look. We had to have led like 1 or 2 at least, right?
Inside now. Clear inside.
Oh god, that was tight. Not the race in my truck.
1 high.
I think I led laps at Atlanta, and I didn't record that one, unfortunately.
Clear outside.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, because it was I had decided to stay out, and that bit me in the ass real fast. Oh man.
Carlo.
I would like to try to get this stage win, because if we could get a win and get into the playoffs, I would like some, you know, playoff points. If we can get them. But Corey's just fast, man.
2 to go this time.
I hope Brian stays high, because I'm coming low.
Outside door. Clear outside.
I pushed again. Tire's got to be almost down to 50. May have 43. So the right front's smoked. They're double file in front of Corey Heim. This could be a chance to make a move. A really risky chance, but we're going to take it.
1 outside. White flag here. Clear high if you want it. Great job. You got the lead. Outside door. Clear outside.
Wow. That worked. Okay. I think we made some contact with Corey in turns 1 and 2, but he's going to have to get over it. I'm lifting. I'm trying to make sure this truck stays right down on the bottom to block him. Stage 1 at Texas.
Yeah, baby,
that's our first stage win. I will take it. Sorry if you heard me clapping. I will take that, though. That is awesome. 10 stage points. Get a playoff point. And we are definitely going to pit in.
Here's what we're looking to do this stop. What do you think? 4
tires, fuel. Do I want to adjust? Nah, I don't want to adjust it. And we're not going to do anything with the repairs. So we should come out, if I had to guess, we should come out P1, but I think we'll come out P2.
Sounds good. We're coming in, fellas.
If I had to guess. Wow, we came out P1. I did not think that was going to happen.
10 away.
Did it get darker?
Green, green.
I can't tell.
Outside now. 20 to go.
With fresh tires, I wonder if we can, I think it got darker.
Stay low.
Why don't they have the track lights on? I honestly can't tell. It
Still there.
feels like the shadows are longer anyway.
Hold your line.
It's like a pace lap.
Stay low. We lost the lead. Let's get it back.
I'm trying to get it back.
Outside now. Car outside. Out in front. Nice job.
I think I made contact with Kyle Busch.
Yellow's out.
I think.
Pit road's open this time.
Note to self, make sure you check that replay. We're not going to pit. My apologies to Kyle Busch. I'm sure he'll let me know. At least in this, he can't come up and jam his rear, or jam the nose of his car into the side of me, like he did Ron Hornaday.
Green, green. Car outside.
Ironically, at Texas. Yeah, Kyle must have pit
Stay low.
on the, getting up to speed lap. I can run at full throttle down here, and my lifting point just was not good under full speed going in there last time. So, I mean, if I came up and hit him, obviously, that's my fault, and I take full blame for that.
Hold your line. Clear high. Outside.
I didn't think that was going to last long. I am shocked we're
Get the lead
competing,
back.
though.
Stay focused. We're out front, driver.
We are so tight through the center there. I almost want to take a little wedge
Still
out, but I don't want to be
High,
too
one.
loose for 3 and 4.
One up high.
Yeah, Corey, I was sending it, man, so there was no way.
Stay low. One up high.
I feel like Briggs pushed me a little bit there, but then he
We lost the lead.
dipped
Let's
to
get
the
it back.
middle.
3 wide.
Do you guys really think that's a good idea?
You're all clear.
Holy crap. I guess when Lane made that move, Corey was too high up. He had to get out of it or something. So we are holding on to the top spot. They're racing side by side back there. You guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm cool with that.
One outside. You're all clear.
Got a little squirrely, but we're all right. We're definitely holding them up. But I think in a few laps, we'll be able to spread them out a little bit. I'm mirror driving a little bit too much now. Wow, they are really spread wide on back there. Daniel Hemrick's in second, I just noticed. Wow. Zane Smith. And then it's Corey Heim and Tyler Ankrum. Not sure what happened to Riggs. We didn't make any contact with him, I'm pretty sure. I think I got a good rhythm going now on 1 and 2. Which is good, it's also frustrating because I could have probably qualified better. But our goal was only top 27. That was on the hard one, I think, too, so. Man, if we could get a win, this would be our first truck win. I did not see this coming. I figured, in all honesty, I kind of figured that first win had a chance at Kansas. I thought maybe there's a chance we break out the brooms and get an ARCA Trucks type of sweep, not the ARCA Truck Series. The ARCA Series and the Truck Series is what I meant. But I thought there's a chance we could sweep that weekend, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a joint weekend. And that's where I thought we would get maybe that was our best chance. But now I'm thinking, all right, well, if we can do it at Texas, maybe there's a shot we could get it at Charlotte as well. And then Michigan's coming to mind. I don't know. I feel like there's a much broader door for us to try to, you know, walk through to get our way into the playoffs. We actually, now I think about it, we could be on pace to being able to point our way in. You know, should there be 10 winners, we're going to need to have the points to be ahead of those other guys if anybody in front of us is winning. And there's 19 drivers coming in that had that opportunity. Zane Smith is holding on to second. Kyle Busch is third. And then Hemrick and then Corey Heim. I guess Heim's truck just does not do good in traffic. I'm not surprised Kyle's up here, because I'm assuming that he probably pit under that caution. And he's got slightly fresher tires, so not really surprised in that aspect. But depending on how damaged he was in that aspect, then yeah, I'd probably be surprised. I wish that damage meant a little bit more. Like, you can't repair it completely or something like that. I just wish they had DNFs. That'd be nice. But I appreciate the fact that, though, like, at least you still have to pay for the damages and crap if your car gets worn out. Well, you don't even pay for it. You just have to use work points. But, and with as little to as tight as money is, I guess in the early stages, I still think more than just work points should be used to repair a truck. You should have to spend a little bit of money. I think that would add a little bit more to the immersion realism of it, but I mean, for their first attempt at it, I got no complaints in that aspect. A wish list, sure. We are just checking out on them. I can't believe we've opened it up to a second and a half almost. But we definitely don't have Corey's pace, I feel like, because Corey Heim and I, we were lapping trucks by this point, if I recall, on the last stage. So yeah, I don't know, that's weird. It's like everyone found an extra gear or something. What's unreal is I think we're on pace. Well, we aren't any, you know, stupidity or unforced errors on my part. We should be looking at sweeping the stages here at Texas. That's still, to me, is just wild to think about. We have an opportunity, I think. I really feel strongly that our Kansas race is going to be good. And now I really feel optimistic about Charlotte. Like, I forget at moments through this race that I'm at Texas. Like, not even kidding. Like, coming off of 3 and 4, I really feel like the way they truck handles, it just reminds me of Charlotte. Like, right here, I feel like I'm at Charlotte, and they're very similar tracks, don't get me wrong, but like, right through here, I feel like I'm at Charlotte. Then I notice I don't see the giant Ferris wheel to the right. Is that even in the game? Is that even still around? I know when I went to the Coke 600 in 2019, the Ferris wheel was there. I'm trying to remember now too where all the shadows are and everything to see if anything changed, or it was just my mind playing tricks on me. So we hit the shadows right as we get to that yellow sign on the wall there. So now we'll see when we go back to green.
10 points right there. Good job, Ryan.
Stage sweep, man. That's 20 points. Stage points we picked up. 2 stage points or playoff points. I'm cool with that.
Pit road's open this time.
Yeah, we're gonna
happy
pit.
with these pit options?
So we can go 25 laps, 44 for the 3rd stage. So we're gonna have to pit at least
bring her around and
once.
come on in.
I did practice pitting under caution or in practice, so I think we'll be okay in that aspect. Okay, I wasn't crazy. It was getting darker, so we're gonna finish under the lights. That's pretty cool.
There's the green flag.
I mean, I would rather have it been slowly transitioning over time, but it's still neat.
Stay low.
I am. Who's to my outside anyway? It's St. Smith. If I could hold off Corey Heim, I feel like I could hold him off.
Stay low.
I gotta stay a little bit tight though, because I'm hoping Kyle Busch will give me a push. It's wild to think that if we hadn't made what I think might have been a 4 wide pass with lap traffic, we wouldn't be in this position. Trying to kind of work both the lanes here.
Outside. Clear high if you want it.
Oh, Tyler Ankram's trying to make a move. They're 3 wide, 2 wide, something wide. Very wide. No, Tyler.
1 outside. Clear up top.
Kyle backed out of it probably. He's like, yeah, no way I'm going on the outside of that idiot. Oh, Corey Heim, where did he come from? Stop watching your mirror, William.
1 outside.
Oh, shoot.
Clear outside.
I don't think I made contact with Ankrum. At least I hope I didn't. Just trying to keep this thing pinned in 3 and 4. Some of these guys definitely give us a run for our money early.
Car high.
But I think long run, we have a better truck than most of them. Maybe not Corey Heim. Corey Heim, wow. What happened, man? He like fell way back. Tyler, stop it. I'm trying to dominate this race. I've got the first 2 stages. Take a break. Your day will come, my friend. Wow, the handling of the truck felt completely different there. There's no difference between day and night, right? Like, I felt like I was able to really launch it into 1 and 2 there. Better than I have earlier in the race. Wow, we are pulling on them again. That's insane. Well, that time it didn't want to do anything that I wanted it to do. But we'll take a look at the lap time, see if it was any decent. Yeah, I cannot believe we're almost a second out on Corey Heim. What was our lap time? I don't even see it. Oh, I gotta look at the counter. Never mind. Whoopsie. My best is a 30.9. That was a 31.081. So almost our fastest lap. And that, I guess, includes when we were getting some draft off of Corey Heim even. That's okay. Man, 30.9. We could have been almost on the pole, I feel like. If I remember right, it was like a 30.08. Something like that. What did we run that time? A 31.168. All right. Oh, I just remembered it's a 50% race, so it's going to be I'm like, man, this race feels like it's pretty long. Now I just remember, yeah, we're doing 50%. So we will be pitting. Trying to think of when a good time would be to pit. I mean, I guess just split it would be the best decision. But I don't remember how many laps. It was 45, 44 laps. It was 44 laps. So if we were to split, we'd want to do it with 22 to go. So that would be like, what would that be? I can't do the math in my head right now. 84 minus 22 would be 62. So we'd want to pit in about 12 laps, give or take. See, wasn't that hard to do that math? It was. Now I'm talking to myself. Well, technically I guess I am talking to myself. Well, but I'm not. I'm talking to all you all. I don't know what I just said. Heim's holding with us. He's only 9/10ths back, about a second now. What are our times still? 31.2. So they're dropping off a little bit, but the truck, the handling wise, it feels really good. 3 and 4, it's still full throttle all the way through. 1 and 2, I swear, it does feel different. I messed that up. I took in too much speed. Because, like I said, it feels different. Every time I seem to go through there, something just feels different. I can't explain it, but it just feels weird. And I'm pretty sure this game doesn't have, like, adaptive track service or whatever it's called that iRacing has. So, I don't know. It's got to be maybe just the tires. But I'm able to just kind of lift it for a second and then just drive it straight through the turn, and it just handles so good. I won't be able to do that when we get into traffic or anything, but that's where I think Heim will probably make up his time on me. But we have, I mean, we didn't lead like the first, what, 18, 19 laps, but we have led since. I mean, this is, wow, by far one of the more dominant races we've had in all of our series, I feel like. In all of the races we run. Was not expecting this at all. Like I said, I thought maybe we sneak through here with the top 10. And we have been the dominant truck. Just such a surprise. I do have a concern of pitting too early though and getting caught with our pants down behind everybody, because then we would have to stay out and they could all pit, and you know, depending on how, you know, things work out, the green flag stops them when they decide to pit. I'd imagine they're not going to be pitted too far behind me after 22 laps. But that's why I'm thinking maybe we push it 24 and then just run the final 20. But 64 could be a stretch too. Because what were we down to? Like, we were in the high 30s after 20 laps. So 24, or after 20 laps, so 24 laps, that right front might be pretty bad.
Car inside.
But having to slow up for lappers, I guess, will help give us a little relief and you know, brief spurts on that right front. All right, Steven, let's make this quick and painless. I'm going to go to the inside. Okay, you're not going to let me go there. All right.
Clear inside.
That works. All right, Josh, Rayumi, whatever.
Car outside.
We'll just pop to the bottom here. Then we got Brian up ahead.
Clear up top.
Can't wait to get to the Cup Series and where I know everybody's name. Speaking of the Cup Series, very surprised to see in these DLCs that guys like Bubba Wallace haven't really gotten any paint schemes. Because while I'm not a massive Bubba Wallace fan, I think I've addressed that in past videos. It's, yeah, just some of the things that he's done just rubbed me the wrong way. But anyway, gotta give credit where credit is due. Fantastic win at the Brickyard. But
inside now. Clear inside.
Come on, man, we're not trying to have a caution.
Clear low. One low.
You looked like you were giving me the outside, so
Clear
I took
inside.
it, and then you kind of came up. But he had some pretty cool paint schemes, as I recall, this past season. So I'm really surprised that there's no DLC. And I wish they would. There's also no DLC for Tyler Reddick.
Clear outside.
And
Inside now.
what's his name? Ty Gibbs. And so I understand, from what I understand anyway, that there's some, like, I guess, issues with Monster. I don't know. But they had more than just the one paint scheme that, I guess. I don't know what the whole ordeal is.
Bring it around and pit this time.
Oh god, I thought there was a caution. I almost let go of the wheel. So my spotter's even thinking that 62. Not ready yet.
Back it down, back it down.
Maybe I am. Alright, so we can only go 2 more laps. I thought we could go a little further. Alright, let me get this sorted here.
Alright, let us know what
Clip the wall a little bit. But I don't think there's any damage, yeah. We're going to go 4 tires, fuel. Man, we're going to run into the same problem. This is 22 laps. Yeah. All right, that looks good, but...
All right, bring it in and pit this time.
I'm going to push it one more lap,
Try to
actually.
coast a little if you can. Save us some fuel.
I want to push it one more lap.
Whoa, up driver.
165 for the speed limit. It's 45. I want to push it just in case there's an overtime. This is probably going to hurt us in the sense of this is going to be bad. All right, we can squeeze there.
Try to save some fuel if you can.
Just trying to get to pit road there, spotter.
Clear high.
I slowed up too much, but yeah, I wanted to play it safe than sorry. We've had such a good truck. We had a second lead prior to pit stops. Depending on how congested Corey's outlap was going to be, I think it's going to determine if we can stay ahead of him. I'm going to grab a drink of water. See, it was 13.9. What did we do for these last almost 3 seconds? Doesn't make sense. I think that's Lane Riggs behind me. Potentially. Is that Corey? Yeah. But we're going to have about 2 laps fresher tires. 2 times wear, that might mean something towards the end of this race. So I'm not... Oh, I almost threw in the towel there.
20 to go.
I'm not giving up hope that there's a chance we can pull this off still. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, but for sure, but... Because like I said earlier, the draft, I think, was helping us stay with them. But then that run, we were pulling, so I don't know. He was 2.5. It's now 2 and some change. This could screw us up here. Tony Brenninger doesn't go low. I don't know where she's
on the
going,
bottom.
so I'm just going to have to keep it high.
Clear low if you
Could
want
get
it.
a run under Spencer. Not worth the risk.
Inside now. All clear.
Frankie Muniz
Bottom.
with a different paint scheme. I guess that's new. I didn't remember that. Him having that one before. Definitely had to put it in places that I didn't really want to have to drive, but just trying not to lose any time on Corey Heim. I drove in way too late.
One inside.
Yep.
Clear inside.
Thank you. Oh, man. I mean, I'll be happy if we can finish second, don't get me wrong. But after the way this race had gone in the early stages, it is going to feel rather deflating. But, big picture, this was a giant leap forward for us. And I think Kansas, we can still get a win. Though it would have been nice to be able to get a second win if that's what ends up happening at Texas. It'd have been nice if we could have sealed the deal here. It's not over though. But we're running pretty much dead even with Corey Heim. Lap speeds, it seems, because we can't shrink that interval. Oh, not lifting.
Inside.
So I'm going to have to go high. Sutton, give me room. Can you please just let me clear you? Thank you. Timmy Hill.
Car inside. Clear low.
You're an asshole.
One outside. Clear all around.
I should dump your ass for that one. I'll drive right through you, Timmy Hill.
One outside.
I should. You have no idea how badly I want to right hook him for that.
Clear up top.
Lost 3/10 on Corey because of that stupidity. Now I'm frustrated. Yeah, it's almost 2.5 now.
One up high.
Yeah, I don't expect Gio to give me much room.
Clear high if you want it. One on the bottom.
Kind of was hoping Matt Mills would stay high, but
Clear inside.
that wasn't too hard to work around. 2.5 now. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be catching Corey Heim. In typical Corey Heim fashion, just dominates the final, final bits of the race. No matter how the regular or the majority of the race was going, Corey Heim just always seems to find his way at the front. Granted, I mean, there was a lot of races he just flat out dominated, but this one's going to be one that I think we're going to look back as slipped right through our hands. I mean, pretty much literally is what we're looking at if this is how it finishes. Because we won the first 2 stages for crying out loud, so I mean, we definitely were up there.
One high.
Connor, you're not going to give me the bottom, are you? Or are you going to give it to me? Okay, thank you. Connor Jones's truck right there just reminded me of Buckshot Jones when he had the 44.
10 to go this time.
Like, we have lap traffic, but the problem is it's all spread out. So it's not like it's going to hold him up like it would at like a short track. So, I mean, if he can catch some packs, like I'm looking at the track map, it's all real spread out. But if we could get up just a few more, catch up to some just a few more
One on the
lappers
bottom.
that kind of
Clear low.
slow him up just a smidge with some side by side or some crap like that. We're right back in it. Cranking that wheel. Yeah, I didn't think you were going to give me the bottom.
Inside door. Clear, clear.
Thankfully, we can still run flat out in the middle there. Yeah, we are running out of time.
Outside now. Clear high if you want it.
That killed us a little bit.
Clear high if you want it.
He was kind of giving me the bottom, I feel like. I just wish he had stayed a little bit higher on the exit, but Brandon Jones, how are ya? How difficult is it going to be to pass a teammate?
Car low.
I thought I was in 3 and 4 for some reason. I went to take that full throttle.
One inside. Clear low if you want it.
Screw you, Jones. Yeah, we're now 2-7 back.
Car low.
Brandon, you want to be the reason for a caution? Move. You can screw your teammate.
Clear, clear.
Well, you're trying to screw me. That sounded odd. Yeah, I think Tanner Gray. Yeah, Tanner Gray, I believe, is the other Tricon driver.
Outside now. Clear outside.
Yeah, don't try that. Is he still out there, spotter?
Stay low.
Thank you.
5 to go this time. Clear high.
It's almost like they knew to try to hold me up. Yeah, we're 3 seconds now behind Corey Heim. My gosh, he's fast. He's 6.5 over the next AI driver. Like, that's, wow. When you put that into perspective, if we weren't running P2, he'd have almost a 6.5 second lead. That's insane how fast he is. Cody, you gonna give me the high side on the exit? Thank you. Norm Bennett.
Inside.
I should catch you by exit, so please give me the bottom.
Outside door.
I'll force it. Killed
Clear
me
high.
though. Had to lift. I think that blue truck up there is Corey, right? I'm trying to read the map. Yeah, he's flying. So I'm pretty sure that's Corey. So I can still see him at least.
Car low. Clear inside.
I'm also trying to check that map. I don't think we're gonna have enough time to catch up to some of those lappers. I mean, it doesn't look. Did someone just come out of pits? I saw a bubble that looked really slow. Maybe they'll pull up in front of Corey. I don't think we made too many mistakes. So I'm not going to look back at it and be like, well, what could I have done differently? The only thing I could think of would have been pitting a little bit earlier. But in the event of a green-white checker, I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to have to pit. So, is what it is.
White flag right here.
Hats off to them. They had a better strategy. And being that we were both pretty evenly matched, that makes me very, very optimistic towards the rest of the season. Wow, we're lapping 13th.
Inside door.
I want to lap 13th, damn it. We're almost there.
Top 5.
I don't know if we personally lapped 13th, but Corey did. Wow. Whew. I'll take second. Not complaining about that. But Corey Heim, Kyle Busch, Lane Riggs, Tyler Ankrum, Caden Honeycutt, Ty Majeski, Ben Rhodes, Rajah Caruth, and Jake Garcia. And then, of course, us in P2, rounding out the top 10, though. All right, so before we leave the race weekend, let's take a look real quick. Yeah, I'm going to put that on Kyle Busch. Like, I mean, what was I supposed to do? If we go forward, he literally comes down into May. I mean, was my engine, did I don't know. I don't think my turn-in was late. Let me see from a different view. Like, I stayed low. My turn-in wasn't that late, and he barely touched me. But, yeah, hey, look at him. He comes way down. That's on Kyle Busch. I'm curious to see, you know, like he's right behind me and then he dips out and then tries to dip back down. Like, what are you doing? Nah, that's Kyle Busch's fault. I'm curious though to, you know, if I'm going to get an angry tweet from him or not. We'll find out. 3,200 rep. Lap speed, clean race and practice, qualifying goals met, incentive goal met, second place, that's pretty good. Stage win and lead lap. Man, we probably would have gotten close to 4K if we had won. Corey Heim wins at Texas. With this win at Texas, Corey Heim has punched their way, it should be his way, into the playoffs with 9 races left in the regular season. Who will be the next driver to claim a spot? I thought Corey Heim already had a win, but Norm Bennon, Boucher is crushing it. Holy smokes. Tony Brenninger, gonna be making friends with that type of driving. I'm gonna say that that was not supposed to be sarcasm. That's genuine. All right, so second, 37,000. We could use that. Got 55 points. We got the most points out of anybody. So that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, Kansas, it's a doubleheader. All right. So let's go into the race shop. We got a little bit of tidying up to do. Wow, this is a long video. Car needs a bit of love. Yeah, I know. New sponsor, Mechanic Wear. Okay. So we'll go to the garage. Let's get this all tidied up. First, let's go to the office. Hire our mechanic. So we have the extra WPs. While we're here, we might as well go see the sponsor. You impressed them out there, and you've got an official offer from this new sponsor, Mechanics Wear. Wow, that's a lot of money per race. That is a lot more than we get paid right now. Oh, so we actually got them. All right, we're gonna take it. That's a lot of money. And they only want a top 18. We could get a bonus. We can almost get 10K out of them. So we're gonna go with that one. Keep it down. I edit that noise out so it's not as loud for you guys, but my goodness. Alright, so let's go in here. Yeah, we want to do this one first. Not yet. I want to work on the engine stuff first. So we'll replace that. Damn it. Okay. I wonder, can I do this? And then can I switch it back? I think I can. No, it won't let me. Okay, it did. Okay. So now I should be able to come over here and switch. No, I can't. That's stupid. I wish I could swap it. Alright, so let me put... I don't want that assigned though. Like, that's the thing. That's so stupid. Alright, whatever. So, Kansas will have a level 4. Man, that's gonna feel like a giant fall from grace. Do that. Can we at least get a level 5? Nope. Damn. Now I'm regretting buying that, or hiring that guy. That sucks. Alright, so that's done. Man, we need to spend a lot to get it. Wow. And then, yeah, we'll just finish the rest of it up in the next race, or the next video. Because, yeah, we don't have to worry about that truck now anyway. All level 4s for Kansas, it looks like. I'll paint the truck, and I'll have that painted up before the next video. Let's go to the shop. Why are you guys being so loud too? I don't think I need anything. Oh, that's right, yeah. So we haven't been able to check anything since Talladega. So after Talladega, actually, before I forget, career. Oh, that's right, yeah, 4 times. Where I think was what we were running. Yeah, we took it down to 2. Pretty sure we took it down to 2. No, yeah, we'll run 4. It's 25%, we'll run 4 times where. Where were we in the standings? Oh, I didn't even check that for the trucks. Oh, I'm so dumb. Alright, so we got 25 laps. That's it. Seems short. Oh, it's ARCA. So we are the point leader by 1 point. I think that's what I said at the end of the last video. With 2 wins, average finish up to 3.6. Sawallich, he dropped from a 2.2 to a 3.6 or 3.8. So 28 laps led. Yeah, we're having a pretty good ARCA run this year. Only 3 winners. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised at how well this season's going over here in ARCA. Get the car ready. Yeah, we should only have to use some work points for this one. And we have enough crew members, so should be able to get it all the way up, no issues. No, that's not what I wanted. Start it up. So right, so that's done. So the ARCA car's ready. Truck I want to paint, but I also want to check the standings. So we're 18th in the points. We have 2 playoff points now. That was Corey Haim's 3rd win. And they're acting like it was his first. Corey Haim's punched his way to the playoffs. He's already had 2. He's got 20 playoff points. Lane Riggs has 2 wins with 13. Corey Haim's led 237 laps. Jeez. How many have we led? We led 49 laps this season. It would make sense. Yeah, we led probably, the 49 laps we led was probably all at Texas. So, and we're tied for 17th with Connor Mozak. So that's, makes it a little bit that much more of a disappointment that we couldn't get that win. But, yeah, I'm going to go paint this truck real quick and I'll show it to you this time. All right, so we have our new paint scheme. I could probably go in the garage so you can see it. It's the normal and then one's inverted. You can kind of see it back there. So yeah, you can see the inverted one there and then the black and there's the yellow one. So that's all I did. I really hate the mechanics for a logo on the side, so as soon as we can ditch them, I'm going with a new sponsor. because I hate that block. I like text to come out. Like, I just don't like the look of it. I wish we could have more than one sponsor. Hopefully one day they make that happen. But that'll do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you all for the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. Yeah, all that stuff helps the channel grow, and that's what we want to do. So till next time, everybody. Just checking a couple things, but yeah, till next time, everybody. I hope you all have a good one.